road construction. The joys of road construction. There's more than just road construction. But guess what day it is? Guess what day it is? Anybody? It's hump day. It's hump day. Woo woo! I was trying to mimic that one famous Geico ad with the camel. Yeah, the camel asking what day it was. Of course, hump day is Wednesday. A new ABC episode just dropped. I'm trying to get there as quickly as we can because we're kind of on a tight schedule and that express is on its way. But anyway, good Monday. I almost said Monday again. Anyway, good Wednesday morning from downtown. This is episode 8 of Downers Grove. I've got my station already at home. And it shouldn't be long now before the express gets here. Hopefully we can make it just in time. I think we are going to make it. I think we are going to make it. There's the Bonita Bowls again. I'm trying to keep everything as I'm like trying to hold two things with one hand in this at the same time. It's kind of crazy, let me tell you that. And of course we have a lot to talk about over this next half hour. I'll let that truck through and then make a run for it. I was thinking, why don't we watch the express from the platform and then check out the other side? See, I thought, why not do that for a change? Because we were on this side last time, so yeah, you can see some of the rainwater on the plants because it rained last night, from what I found out. And here's some of these push air things. I don't know what those are for, but I'm guessing that's an art installation. I can barely even see the display over there. Somebody's dog. Here's a look going inbound. And that's outbound. That's where the express will be coming from when it shows up. While we're waiting for it, let's talk about what happened when we were last with you all. Well, actually, it was at the end of last night's show. Yeah, we couldn't get to Roblox last week because I was busy with schoolwork and stuff. And all that catch up too with all the stuff from yesterday as well. It was quite crazy. But I was thinking, why don't we hear both the pedestrian thing and the express announcement together? Something we haven't done before. We'll try it and see what happens. What time is it now? This was the same time the express came on Monday, so. I love that. All right. I see the tracks are wet too.
Approximately 9 minutes.
9 minutes till the 1211 gets here.
BNSF train number 1211 to Aurora is arriving in approximately 9 minutes.
Okay, here's the machine we showed you last time. This is the ticket machine. Here's the whole map of the line. So it's going from north to south. So it's starting, that's where it starts, and then here's where we're at, Main Downers Grove. There's actually 3 benches here. Yeah, why don't we, there's the fountain here, and then we were talking about some kind of restaurant. I think my mother was talking about a restaurant across the tracks. And I believe this right here was the restaurant in question. No, it's a Kerwell. Warhammer, what is that? Collect, build, paint, and play. Oh, I think this is the restaurant in question she's talking about. I wonder if these pedestrian signals are connected to the crossing too. See what kind of mess it. Oh wow. I'm glad these are waterproof.
Wait to cross Burlington Avenue at Main Street. Caution, walk time shortened when train approaches.
That's sort of a different message from the other side, but a little Yorkie, much like Charlie. Yeah, that dog. And this is named Linda Kunze Plaza. So, dedicated, I'm guessing September 2018 she passed away. I'm guessing that's the case. It could be. And then, what do we have over here? A little clock tower. Donated by DG Noon of Lions. What is it? Lions International. From 1999. Before the new millennium. Is that an error? I guess not.
Please stand behind the yellow line.
Wow, that was a fun ride. That was a fun ride on the gate. That was lovely. There's the Pace Bus stop. An old mailbox there too. Oh, I didn't get to the main point. What happened last night? I never got to that point. Well, I guess the station got a little carried away, so. Alright, well that's good to know. So while we take in the view of the fountain here, actually I think that might be a little too loud for my talking, but it's alright. So, I'm sure you all want to know what happened last night. Well, let's go ahead and talk about that while we wait for the 1211. I just saw the light to it. So after we left you last night, well, of course nothing happened. I let the compilation render, just started the upload of it, and then called it a night. But then this morning, well, yeah, we're down to 4 minutes now. We're counting this thing down. All right, now where was I? I was on this morning, yes. That's where I was. I was on this morning. Yeah, I was on this morning. You can see that's what the time is now. It's, oh, just caught the clock tower move. That's a lovely addition to the town. Okay. Oh boy. All right. So this morning, yes, I did play catch up with all those products from last night. And I mean, I was hoping we were going to get here in time for the express. I thought we weren't, but we did. And I'm glad we did, in fact. So, yep, everybody's getting ready to board the 1211 when it comes. It won't arrive on this side. It's going to arrive on the other platform across the tracks. It's going to arrive on there. Or maybe they're waiting for the 1228, which is the inbound. That's the one that shows up on this track. Because the track closest to the platform is where the inbounds arrive, the outbounds come in on the other one. That's usually how this goes. I think that's with all metro lines. It's the same story. Well, depending on how many tracks there are. All right, let me finish with where I was from this morning. That's where I was at. So, we did arrive a few minutes behind schedule, but otherwise we made it here on time for the express. That's what I'm happy about. So then, actually on the way here this morning, when we got to Route 126, you guessed it, we were stopped by a train. And no, unfortunately, my hometown does not have metro service. No, it does not. In fact, we were stopped by a Canadian National local, I'll call it, because it was quite short. And it was one of those SD70 locomotives, one of those things, I don't know. I actually got that train on video along with the inbound Metro that stopped in Belmont on the way here. So, just like I did in previous seasons, I'll include that. What do we got here? Yeah, that was everything from this morning, by the way. I'll talk about the Verizon's next. Ooh, what do you got here? Friday Night Live. Here at the Main Street Station from 5:30 to 8 p.m. So, yeah, they do it every Friday. And then the next one is supposed to be Claremont Drive. So Claremont Drive is the next one. So that's interesting.
BNSF train number 1211 to Aurora is now arriving. Please stand behind the yellow line. BNSF train number 1211 to Aurora is now arriving. Please stand behind the yellow line.
I was thinking about going that far when I was in Rochelle, but it's actually called the Main Street Plaza here. Oh yeah, here's the restaurant in question. Entourage. It's a seafood steak place. And then what do we have here? Pete's Coffee. Sound like very good places. Okay, let's get across before the 1228 comes. I know it's going to show up on this track, so we're going to have to move away. Oh, what's this? Patio on July 19th at the Tivoli Bowl. Oh yeah, that's what we're going to show next.
1228 to Chicago Union Station is arriving in approximately 7 minutes. Train number 1228 to Chicago Union Station is arriving in approximately 7 minutes.
All right, now let me finish what I was going to say next. So the next thing I was going to say, oh yeah, I think that's why it's causing the activation. It's the express train moving backwards for signal clearance. So that's what's going on. What do we got here? Half price haircuts. First time customers. That's nice. And what do we got here? A free newspaper booth. That's neat. So I don't think there's anything here. Yeah, there isn't. So that's cool. You could take newspaper. Oh, what's this? Veggie Fest. August 9th and 10th. I'm guessing that's a weekend. All right. Now, as some of you may know regarding the Optiplex Micro, the plans have kind of gone off the rails a bit, but it's because I was told the other PC was going to be a small form factor. But we'll work things out. So let me be careful of the traffic here. So here's the Tivoli. Ooh, here's an Ariello's. It's not open right now. Ask us what is a walking taco. Here's the inside. Yeah, that's what it looks like on the inside right now. Head-in parking only. Warren Avenue. So this Tivoli is actually more than just a theater. Right here is this here is actually a bowling alley. Yes, you could actually go bowling here. And what's better? You can even stay at this place. There's a Tivoli Hotel. The bowling alley actually does look pretty nice on the inside from the pictures that I've seen. Now, I don't think I got a good take of, what else did we got here? Yeah, here's the Tivoli Theater with the Jurassic World and Superman. Yes, I've got all the weeklies set up on my station along with the slight risk. We're in the slight risk area for severe weather today, but that's not going to be till here tonight. But yeah, I'm looking forward to what's coming after my time here is done. As later this afternoon, I'm going to go miniature golfing with one of my cousins, and my grandma's going to be with me too. Oh, it's going to be a lot of fun. But it's actually just about a few miles down the road, down Main Street, in fact. Right when it gets to 75th Street, that's where it becomes Lamont Road. And then that's where it connects to I-55 and all that. And then we're going to stop at Three Corners for dinner, which is in the Downers Grove town limits, but it's still considered Woodridge at that point. But my God, the rush hour last night was a nightmare. It was a literal nightmare. There was a semi-truck that wiped out, hit the center median on southbound I-55 near Renwick Road. It took my mother an hour and a half to get past that section and get home. But thankfully she made it okay. Now, I never got the announcement in clear, so we're just gonna let it count down. We're gonna do this quickly before the train announcement overrides it.
Wait to cross Main Street at Warren Avenue. Caution, walk time shortened when train approaches.
That's a great announcement.
Wait.
Wait to cross Main Street at Warren Avenue. Caution, walk time shortened when train approaches. Why don't we do it again? Wait to cross Main Street at Warren Avenue. Caution, walk time shortened when train approaches. And there was something I was thinking about commenting on. There's that violation notice for crossing the tracks before the gates go to their full upright position. I feel like we're getting close. What's the time now? 28. Wait to cross Warren Avenue at Main Street. Caution, walk time shortened when train approaches. Yeah, it says that instead of wait. Yeah, there you go. See, the traffic bungalow is not in the protective film or whatever. What's this banner here? An evening of original music featuring Eddie Anderson and Jana Serenko? Is that how it's pronounced? At the Community Christian Church. So it sounds like this is sort of like a Christian. It sounds like it's a Christian concert of sorts. Actually, let's watch it pull in from here. As, And then what else have we got? Help us save Hunter, a loyal member of our Husky family. Sounds like a...
Warren Avenue. Walk sign is on to cross. Warren Avenue. Warren Avenue. Walk sign is on to cross.
Walk sign is on to cross Warren Avenue. And here's another good piece of advice too. No bikes, skateboards, or skates on the sidewalks. Yeah, I guess that's good to know because it's a public sidewalk. So with the micros, what was I oh yeah. I said it was a much different PC, but I said I would salvage the hard drive, RAM, and the Wi-Fi card, so let's hope that goes well today. Well, at least I hope it goes well. Well, yeah, that's going to be the big question. Will Chicago still test despite the slight risk? I have my EAR-10 on at home, ready to go, and I set it on display so it doesn't wake my father up if he sleeps through it. But we'll see how it ends up going today. I mean, the severe weather doesn't come till later tonight, so I mean, there is a chance that they could do it anyway, but I mean, I've got all the stations on my postponement documentation on my phone. So that's all ready to go. I see some of the lights are on already. Well, some of the lights are still on, but I don't think they'll be on for too much longer because it is starting to get lighter out since we're already well into the morning hours. Actually, it's already 7:30. And I see everybody's on the platform waiting.
Wait to cross Warren Avenue at Main Street. Caution, walk time shortened when train approaches.
Wow, that was fun. Right in the gate mechanism. Up. All right. Now off to the school. Actually, I'm gonna come in a different way this time around. Rather than going in through the front. See all the other stuff we got here. The village of Roselle. But we just watch it depart and then we'll get on our way. What else is here? A sheer encounter. Celebrate your birthdays at the movies. I think one of my neighbors had that once. Did a birthday party at a Cinemark theater. Can't remember what movie we saw. It was a Star Wars film, I remember that. All right, that's off to Union Station. Now we're off to the school. But that cab car at the front that was pulling it in, something tells me that was the very same contest we saw on Monday. It was like one of the last ones. Well, severe thunderstorm or marine warning? Well, we will have to wait and see what happens. I should probably wait for this car to come through. Huh, there's a dog peeking out the window. Hi, doggy. Hi, doggy. Yeah, that was the same story, too. I saw... I'll move quickly for the joggers. Yeah, why don't we show you a little bit more around here, because we don't normally go down this area, so I thought, why don't I do this for a change? So you can see these are some of the houses here in the town. I'm just making sure I have everything accounted for. So that was that was a great half hour of the rush hour. I know the next express is probably going to come by soon after I walk through the door. So, yeah, you can see it over there. Drew, actually, let me rephrase that. The whole reason why we're doing this is for my part-time job. So, Drew, as much as I would like to join, no, I cannot. I cannot, because I will not be at home, and I actually will not be for a while, because as I explained earlier, I'm going miniature golfing after my day here in Downers Grove is done, and we'll be going out for dinner afterwards. So as I said last night, it's probably not going to be until about 5 or 7. I was going to get to the Verizons, that's right. So last night in order, 7, 11, and 8 went last night. So that leaves us with 5, 6, 9. No, it was 14 that went, not 11. So we're left with 5, 6, 9, 11, and 15. That's all we're left with in terms of Verizons now. And I say 9 because I know for sure they're going to go tonight. So we'll So why don't we head up via the ramp? So I thought something a little different for a change. All right, made it to the school, so we'll go ahead and end this here. So if the station does end up going down while the weeklies are going, I will not be able to go back on it. So, and fix it until later tonight. So if it misses out on anything, oh well. It sucks to be the PC, but oh well, we'll see. So with that, we'll end this. Yes, that was what I was about to say. So hope you all have a good Wednesday, and we'll be back with you all later tonight when we play the catch-up game, and then we'll see if we can do Deal or No Deal or Wheel of Fortune afterwards. So we'll see what we can do. Until then, have a good day, and I'll catch you all later.